Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. I hope you all are doing well. It is Friday. Thank the stars. It's been a week. This hair, right? It's just wild and crazy this morning. So it is your weekend read. It is November 14th for the 15th and for the 16th. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Stellium. We're gonna get this out to you first. Channel members, your video will be out. Scorpio channel members, your video will be out, and then if I can get to some of the bi-weeklies and the Novembers, because we're in the middle of November already, I will get those done too, but I do have some things going on today. So with that being said, let's get down to it. Scorpio, I hope you're doing well and fantastic. Spirit instantly, but as I sat down, was like, get one of these, which is the new deck that I got, which is, I can't remember the name of it already. Somebody asked me. It's in the comments of the other Scorpio video. But beautiful, beautiful deck. But we're going to go with one of these. Scorps, I feel like there's a nervousness and anticipatory energy coming through. The unwelcome, clear energies, helpers of your highest good. Make sure, listen, it might be time to purify, detox, cleanse, purify your space. Use some incense, use some sage, use some Palo Santo. Start to clean and cleanse the body out as well. It's saying no, right? Like, here we go, the no in November again. Saying no to unwanted energies. Trust in truth. You hold the keys to the answers you seek. Every bit of divine wisdom, Spirit is saying, is within you. Every bit of divine wisdom that you need this weekend is within you. So Spirit, let's get a message for the Scorpio collective for this weekend, November 14th through the 16th. What is going on, Spirit? What is going on? What is going on for the Scorpio collective? Scorpio weekend collective, please, Spirit. Some of you are really like taking control of your life. You may not know it yet. You may feel it, but you're accepting certain things. Man, no claws. Let's see. Could be strategizing something as well. I don't know why the hell I just heard Archbishop. I have no idea what that's got to do with. None. I don't know enough about it to begin with, so I can't really speak to it, but there's something about that. So I don't know who that may reflect upon, or that's so random, but it's also giving me like Hierophant vibes, Scorpio. So in the physical 3D world, I spit on myself, oh my God. I need to go back to bed. In the physical 3D world, archbishops are a thing, right? So there's that, the archbishop. So depending on where you live, what you're involved in, that may have relevance, but relevance, or be relevant, okay? On a collective level, on a world stage, that may play a factor in something. I'm not real sure why, but it's giving me the Pope, the Hierophant kind of energy. So that's commitment, that's spiritual order, up-leveling. This is also divine blessings coming in as well. So there's something about that. All right, Spirit. Creative expression. Let yourself be danced by the divine. Arts. Here's the thing. Arts, dancing, singing, music, right? Creative expression. But your creative expression, Spirit is also saying, like, collectively here, it could be very different. So, Scorpio, I just looked down and realized it's number 17. The 17 could be very, very important. I've been seeing that for you all year. Heads up, right? And I know I've talked to some of you in personal reads, as well as, got you, Spirit, in the personal reads and emails, and that you've spoken of that 17 being of significance. And I just realized, right, I didn't say all the things that I usually say, but I do want to say thank you as I pause. Like, you know, maybe attitude of gratitude, right? We're moving into Thanksgiving in the US. Thank you to everybody who supports this channel. The way you like it, you share it, you subscribe to it, you become channel members. Like, you guys are amazing, and I really do appreciate that. I don't even know why I skipped over that part. I was like, to the message, let's go. And personal reads, sidebar, are open and available to you. So the email was in the description box below the about section of the page. I would love to hear from all of you. Like, I truly do. Like, I love connecting with all of you. So thank you for the ways that you are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So your creative expression, it's jeweled, it's divine, it's spread your wings and fly. Some of you could be working with like signs, symbols, sigils as well at this time. The DNA coding is something here too. 44 and 55. Ancestral clearing, clear what you may be carrying from those before you. So you could be doing some ancestral clearing, cleansing right now. It's the genetic makeup and marker of who you are becoming. So it's whatever you're going to pass down, right, in lineage. But, we heal and clear for our ancestors as well as those generations to come. And 55 is change, right? Intention is prayer. Create your reality with awareness in each moment and shift sabotage. There is no more self-sabotaging. And I think that you've become aware of when you are self-sabotaging, Scorpio. Enhance awareness of subconscious patterns. And I think you are going through a release of this at this time. And it's like setting the attention, like intention, like God, universe, divine, whatever, spirit, help me see through myself whenever I get into these areas of life that may create conundrums for me that I don't even realize until after it's done. So really like clearing up some energy for yourself so that you can let that creative expression flow, so that you can be in the flow of life. This is also sacral energy to me when we talk about that creative expression. So Scorpio, that is the chakra center. You in Cancer rule the sacral. So something in regards to the sacral chakra as well. So it could be various things for all of you. So with that, Spirit, let's get down to today, Friday. And Spirit's bringing up Friday the 17th. So I have no idea off the top of my head. And I don't even have a calendar here. I don't think, do I? No. To see when the 17th falls on a Friday. I don't know why that's important, but it could be Ascension. It could be important. 17 is an 8. It's infinite, right? It's an infinite, the infinity loop. Sing the song, Spirit, sing the song of praises. Bathe in the glory of love. They're coming in quite poetic this morning. So there it is. All right, Spirit for Friday. Guys, come on. Hey, do not pull the dog is trying to pull the cat by his tail across the floor. She's like, let's play. Friday, electronization, data backup, and digital. Some of you, unfinished business. This feels, Spirit, ethereal. Now, I would say it's Mercury retrograde, so do back up your devices. Make sure you have all of your shit in order because things happen. We know this, right? Unfinished business. This may be taking you back to, I said about clearing things, cleansing things, purging. There's a reminder, Spirit is saying, that is, it's like piquing your curiosity to make sure that you address things in full. So there's something about things coming back up that need to be fully addressed, expressed, things that may have been repressed. We've got a lot of est going on here. You're learning. You're getting some kind of inclination, Scorpio. I feel like it's from the spiritual realm. You've got angels watching over you. I just want you to know that. You've got some serious angels that are like around, Spirit, around the bend. Something new is beginning. It's a new chapter. It's going to be cooperative for you. But the angels are playing a very specific hand in it. And it's funny because it's almost like the way I'm seeing this is you are protected, okay? This may show up over the weekend. It may show up in the coming weeks. Like it's just going to be confirmation of things happening or unfolding where it's like I don't see you cowered down, but it's almost like you're just there. And the angels are like all around you going, we've got you, you're protected. And people could be coming towards you or trying to get to you, energetically speaking. And the angels are like, whether or not they swear, I don't know, but the fuck. Like, you don't come here anymore. You don't get to intertwine your energy with Scorpio anymore. Like, you've done enough damage. You've done enough. The lessons have been learned. We're not going to repeat something because we're in the re's, right? It's like, this is I don't want to say a horrible example, but this is like the severity of what I'm seeing, of the importance of this. It's like, have you ever seen anybody, God, this is awful, but here it is, like, be attacked. So whether it's physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and someone finally steps in between that and is like, no, you don't get to harm that person, I'll stop that, right? Like, that's how your angels are coming in going, oh no, we're not doing this. This is a spirit, a fabulous no. I don't know, it's wild how that comes through. So on Saturday, gravity, attraction, magnetic field, potential energy, underlying that is honor and dignity. Scorpio, you may feel like there are moments where you're losing sense of yourself or losing control of situations. But so long as you handle yourself in grace, you're going to be perfectly fine. Some of you could be traveling this weekend with that card of gravity. I'm also hearing inner cities. That could be important for somebody. But the energy of how you, it's like, it could just feel like everything is happening so fast, but yet it feels like it's not. And we've had this conversation before, that you're afraid you're going to lose control. And I don't think you are. Like, you've got more power in your hands right now than you realize. And on Sunday, finances and pollution. Some of you could be cutting back on spending. Some of you could be, it's like, where am I bleeding money? Imagination, like, where can I build more from something? Some of you are going to be leaving toxic work environments as well. So this could be like, you know, hey, Monday morning comes and I'm going to give them this resignation or whatever it might be. Or I'm going to ask for that raise. I'm going to ask for what I'm worthy of here. But I also feel like there's been in the past, and I think this came up yesterday in your monthly, maybe, something about like, or was it a money read? I can't remember, but it's neither here nor there. Some people in your life that have affected your money, you're going to, like, somebody could be looking to you for handouts. You know, if you give it, you're never going to get it back. Or it might be like 30 years. Like, oh yeah, here's the $5 I owe you of the 100. Thanks. All of the problems, though, will resolve themselves in time. But it's just kind of like spirit going, hey, heads up. Some of you also could be looking at parts of your life where you've given to things that, like, it's like they don't align with you anymore. Like, where you've given money, hell, it could be a subscription. You know, it could be like Peacock. Be like, you know what, I used to watch this show on Peacock and it just doesn't resonate with me anymore. So Peacock, give me my money back. I'm done here. It could be something very simple like that, or it could be, you know, maybe you're paying for some local membership or something like that, and you're just like, I don't go to the gym anymore, so why am I going to keep paying for the gym? You know, it's shit like that. But it could also be people. It could be people that you're giving money to on a regular basis. But it's like, if you have to focus, thank you, Spirit, you have to focus on your fortune at hand. So there's something important around the legacy in the life that you're building, to be prepared for good days, bad days, in between days, nothing's going on kind of days. So it's, you're changing your perspective about who and what, even if it isn't money, just energetically, who and what you're giving to, okay? So Scorpio, for Friday, let's see what's going on. This electronization and unfinished business. Fields of gold. There's the Empress, the Eight of Wands. Something is beginning, Scorpio. Something is truly beginning. Eight of Wands, the Empress. And it's the growth is going to happen relatively quickly. Something you knew that always would be, is coming through. This is when it, you know, I'm not a big fan of the unfinished business card, but it's whatever. But I feel like, oh, Scorpio, you are wrapping. There could be something specific this weekend, right? It doesn't have to be on Friday that you are wrapping up. But the one thing that I'm seeing with this unfinished business card is like she's. I always look for the movement, as I call it, in the cards, because I watch them move. Call me crazy, but there it is. And for her, you see her, I feel like she just kind of lets him go and then turns around and comes back to the start. there's something or someone that you've let go of that's been disenfranchised, okay? That I feel like you've already turned around from a situation, but all of a sudden, again, I can't stress enough, retrogrades, you realize like how much running or chasing you may have done in the past for time, energy, love, attention, affection, whatever it is. And now you're getting the proof of how much you're getting recognition, I think, on an ethereal level of how much you did. So big epiphanies, and like you were the creator. You were the giver of life. You are the giver of life, Scorpio. And now because you've made that turnaround to return to a sense of self, to the lighter side of yourself, where you're not constantly chasing somebody down, like things are going to progress forward immensely in ways that you don't even realize yet. Like it could just now be that you're getting news or information from the higher realms about this. Three of Swords, whatever this has been, has broken your heart. I said about the Hierophant from the start. Look at that. Three of Swords with the Hierophant. Blessings. After painful endings comes great blessings. Scorpio, I've said it a million times before, and I'm going to say it again. The work that you've done the things that you have been through, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom with the Eight of Wands again showing up with the Four of Wands, it hasn't been for nothing. It's important that you know that whatever pain and strife you have gone through has never been for nothing. Like the divine has watched, they have witnessed, they have seen, they are fully aware. It's inspired by spirit is what I just heard. Inspired by spirit to change the direction of your life. When I see her turn around, she's changing directions. It's going back to you, going back to the things that were important to you, the things that you thought of, dreamt of, believed in. Seven of Pentacles, always kind of watching and waiting, planning how this would come to be. And there it is. I also feel like there could be somebody waiting on some level of commitment or communication to something. Like there's a pause though with this Four of Swords. There's a pause on the in-between. King of Pentacles. It's like, is somebody actually ready for this? Scorpio, you could be questioning yourself if you're ready for this new life of yours that you're creating. By the end of the year, it's going to be completely different. Like this time period isn't even going to matter. It's going to be so different. It is not even going to matter. Because you're going through this massive I'm hearing transmission phase, transmutation phase, transmission phase. It's like, jump in the rocket, poof, you're off. It's, somebody could wonder if they're really prepared for this. Even if you don't know what this is, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised. This unfinished business, Spirit. I just heard Hail Who Wears the Crown. The unfinished business, the Ten of Swords. It is Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Whatever the Six of Cups. The past, the truth. The lessons that you've learned as a result of those situations that were unfinished. The Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. This could be a job. This could be personal. This could be love. This could be anything, Scorpio, right? It all depends for you. And I think that we could break things down a lot more than just those main topics, but you get my point. But this is the end of dealing with people that leave you hanging or unfinished business. Even the things with yourself. The things that you've kind of let like hanging over your head, going, well, one day I'll take care of this. No, ma'am. No, sir. It's this weekend. Yeah, literally the Knight of Wands. It's time to, the lovers, the choice, right? The Knight of Wands comes rushing in. It's like, here is this, this awareness that this past is done. The Ten of Swords, like we are moving away from this. It's like you're going to bulldoze over those challenges. And it's been a choice. And it's like, I think it's something that you always knew was within you, the fire and the emotion to back it up. But being able to actually put it into practice is different. It's like you can think about your healing and you can have these epiphanies, but then what comes following that? And it's like, whoa, I knew I was capable. I thought I was capable, but now that I'm doing it, it looks different, right? When we start to action, it looks very different. So something about that. So then what else on Friday here, Spirit? Some of you could just be saying no to an invite, by the way, too. What else for Scorpio? Way too many cards. This is like an addiction to, you know, I'm gonna put it like this. It is what it is. Somebody holding money over your head because of children as well. Like that could have been an old pattern too, because this feels old to me. When someone realizes they don't have control, it's like, you know, a narcissist, literally. You could have dealt with a lot of those types of personalities. Find out more information about things, right? Understand things. I do think that you now understand it differently. Like you're able to look back in the mirror and review again those things. But this kind of feels like future focused, Scorpio, a little bit for some of you, not all of you. But they've held maybe security, stability, money, resources over your head. And it's like, you know what, when they withhold those things, like again, talking about being capable, I'll just do it my damn self. Like you don't want to pay, you don't want to do your part, I'll do it myself. Like it'll be fine. It's not worth the aggravation, right? It's not worth the Three of Swords. It's not worth courts and trials and arguments and suits and whatever it might be in the 3D world. It's like, it's just not worth it to me. So I'm just going to let it alone. So somebody could end up coming back around, Scorpio, surprise, surprise, wanting to kind of like, yeah, literally distance. You are protected, again, guardian angel, where they want to come in and be like, I'm going to fuck with you again. And again, that angel, the Hierophant too, hand up, like, blessings, but we're not doing this here. Call to order. Call to order. So there's something going on there for all of you in some way, I will say. So on Saturday, this Saturday, Spirit, November 15th, what is going on for the Scorpio collective? Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You're looking good. You look mighty beautiful. Going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. That's a massive upgrade. That's a big upgrade. That's, you know, Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress, right? And then you get all your queens, and then you turn into the Empress. Man, woman, them, they, doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. So what else for Scorpio on Saturday, Spirit? What about Saturday for Scorpio? Again, some of you could be traveling. You hold your Spirit. You hold yourself. There we go. Hold yourself in high regard. Hold yourself like the Empress, the princess, the king that you are, right? Like hold your honor. I do think there's a possibility too for someone to kind of press some buttons that makes you just go, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. Just hold your tongue, Scorpio. Whatever that is, just hold your tongue. High Priestess. It's more, I'm going to say more spiritual order. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. This coupling, I'm going to call it, is as divine as it gets. It's spiritually inclined for things to evolve as they are. Nine of Cups, the Strength card, the Ten of Pentacles. This has been written in the stars before you were ever born. This is soul purpose. This is soul path. This is divine purpose. You're meant for so much more. Three of Wands, planning, waiting, not necessarily knowing what's happening. Five of Pentacles. Like there is something like I don't want to call it weathering the storm, but it doesn't feel like a big deal. I mean, you know, it could be a big deal. Depends. I guess it's going to depend on you, what you consider to be a big deal perspective, right? But it's like we need to plan. We'll follow each other through this. We will transmute this. We will balance this out. Fool, it's a new journey to the Two of Pentacles. And it's going to be a lot of like managing all things, right? The Two of Pentacles is a lot of juggling. So this could be between places. You could be trying to handle a lot of different things on Saturday. I almost said Tuesday. On Saturday as well. The oh God, Spirit. So last night I seen this meme. It made me just think, I was like, where did that come from? You know, it said something about like kids are always going 6, 7, right? Like whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. And it's like the only one I know, and there's like the only thing I know how to count or something is Snoop, and it's from the 1 to the 2, or was it? How's he say it? From the 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg, right? And, you know, it's early rap. If you're a Snoop fan, I don't think you can't, like, I don't care who you are, you can't not like Snoop Dogg. He's just got that personality. But there's something about to the 2 to the 3, so you could be counting up to something or counting down to something as well. The 4 is missing. Why is the 4 missing, Spirit? We had 2, 3, and then 5. Strength. You're going to build the 4, Scorpio. The 4 is foundations. You're going to build the foundations to something. 8 is strength. Strength and self-mastery and communication is what I'm hearing, even though I got the King of Wands here. It's like there's a helper energy to this. Like, let's plan. Let's do. And Scorps, I've got 7 tarot cards on the table outside of the oracles. And you've got 1, 2, 3. Half of those, or almost half of those, I guess, are majors. And again, the High Priest, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. This coming together, Leo energy, Taurus energy, High Priestess, I associate her with so many things, so it's, you know, irrelevant in that regard. Again, call it spiritual order, but where was I going with this, Spirit, just a second ago? This, again, Scorpio, this is spiritually divined. This is spiritually ordered. These are 2 people. 2 very, I'm going to say very, very, very important people on the divine level. Coming together, what bridges them is the Strength card. And I said about actioning, there it is, the King of Wands. In the past, Scorpio, again, doesn't matter your gender, you could have been in a connection with somebody who, on a deeper level, we could have called a high priest. Anybody has the potential, I believe, to be anything they want to be, right? Like, there's always the opportunity of, but we also choose our path. And with that devil sitting behind the King of Wands, this has likely been somebody who chose to alchemize with pain rather than healing. So you could have had the potential of, I'm going to say, partners or even just soulmates in your life, that the 2 of you could have worked together, whether physically or in the realm of jobs, work, friendships, community efforts, relationships, that had they made different choices, it could have been a Taurus, to be honest with you, that you could have done something way beyond the ordinary. 3 of Swords, they sat with pain, leading to the 10 of Swords, a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt, something you knew you had to back away from, you had to walk away from. You've got the caution, the distance, the 3 of Swords. You had to walk away from this. And now, you know, for whatever the downloads around this could be the thing, Scorps, that's coming in over the weekend for you around this type of stuff. But I go back to this High Priest and the High Priestess. And it's like, she's holding her scroll. She's reviewing. She knows things that she has not yet announced. She's kept a secret. She's trying to honor herself. The High Priest has dealt with the pain. I feel like this is also an up-leveling as the King of Wands sits there. That somebody else in your life now has the opportunity. Spirit's saying Venus ruled. So I don't know why that. Maybe check their Venus placements. You know, we've got Venus and Scorpio right now too. That this is going to free them up to some knowledge you have could free somebody else up to make different choices to plan for the future. But it's also going to require a joint effort with this Strength card, this lady and the lion, right? They're going to have to work together on whatever this is. Again, watch your words. This person may be trying to master themselves or their emotions as well. This High Priestess, Spirit with honor, 7 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. The 7 of Cups it literally flew out on this ancestral healing. Clear what you may be carrying from those before. So anything, right? The High Priestess is very clear. She may not express it, right? She may not tell you, or she may not reveal all. But I feel like both sides of a situation on Saturday, Scorpio, though, primarily you, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups. I said you're freeing somebody up to come the Judgment. So a major decision happening. Eight of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. He's moving away from something, again, freeing something up. Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. There's a joint worry, but Scorpio, this Seven of Cups is you realize from past experience how precarious things could be. And it's like, you know, it's like imagining all the possibilities, what's going to be the best way forward. You got to let the past go mentally too, okay? The High Priestess spirit. The High Priestess doesn't have confusion. She's very clear. Five of Swords. There's a withholding. Scorp, somebody's looking at you for some answers too. Let me see. This Five of Swords. What is that about? The High Priestess. Nine of Pentacles. You could be looking to yourself for answers. It said, right? The answers lie within you. Some of you, this Knight of Swords, he's aggressive to me. I always just see him as aggressive. It's almost like I'm hearing what took so long. Five to the 9 is a 4. Spirit just brought that up to my attention. 2 to the 3 to the 4, building a foundation. But Scorpio, it can't be on fear or mistrust. I think some of you still have a tinge of maybe a little bit of anger as to why something took so long. But now you are also able, the Knight of Swords, to proceed forward with mental awareness. I'm hearing be fast on your feet, and then I've got the Magician to the Two of Cups. It's leading you to where you know you need to be. Okay. So what else on this Spirit for Saturday? Move on. It is. It's time to move away from a chapter that is officially closed. They'll be back. I just heard love is the answer. Scorpio, love is the answer. You're going to hear, what is that about? You're going to hear loving words in time. It's breaking down how something came together. Hold on a minute. What is this about? It's almost like hissing. 7 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. 5 of Wands. Somebody could have some resistance on Saturday to changes. Somebody could be just very much in their emotions, in their defenses, not quite sure how to address certain things, but in time, maybe 3 short days, it balances out. So don't fear it. Don't fear whatever this is. What is that? They'll be back. They've got to make decisions. They've got decisions to make. Cut down, stop. They've got to stop a pattern. So even, and soulmates coming through. Scorpio, there could be an awareness of soulmates with someone or something, and this could be something that they've tended to push away or separate from out of fear of the past, right? But expect whatever this is addicted to your energy. Like, they're not going anywhere. And when I say addicted, it might sound a little precarious as well, but it's not like in a bad sense. Like, it's like something that can't keep them away, but they have to figure some things out for themselves. And they need to, because it's part of the spiritual evolution. It's part of this divine order that's happening. So they're trying to maintain self-control, right? That Strength card, Leo energy. They're trying to maintain a sense of self-control in a situation that is different than what they've experienced in the past, okay? So be aware of that. And the Mercury retrograde here is playing a role into that. So finances, and pollution. The Lover's card comes out, so Gemini. Somebody else could be asking you for money, and it's like, what's the investment for? Like, maybe I'll help you, but what is this for? Judgment. Double the fucking choices here, Scorpio. 9 of Wands. Somebody or something could be coming to your aid around something, but this is a resurrection of souls coming together. Talk about heavy choices, finances, like what's going to benefit us. You have collective groups in the Lovers and the Judgment. What is going to benefit us? So there is some conversations around that taking place. The Death card and the 5 of Pentacles comes out again. 8 of Pentacles, working through it. 7 of Pentacles, again, very, very money oriented here. King of Wands showing himself again. Let's see. Sunday is very security, stability, finances, roots related, period. I'm also hearing like the relate, right? Like, yes, luck is on your side. You're both going to be pleasantly surprised how this works out when you work together, because it's like, is now the right time? It's almost like someone's weighing the options. Like, you think about choices, like literally I've got the Lovers, the Judgment, which is all about choice, and then I've got yes and no here. Do I, don't I? Should I, shouldn't I? How do we work on this? And there is something in this that's kind of sabotaging. There may be, again, Gold Digger, someone else in Gold Digger. Confession. Someone may express a truth, Scorpio, that you may not be prepared to hear. As well. Like, there may be some kind of like, I'm hearing, is this really going on? Something new is being birthed or created here. And it's like, is this right? Is this wrong? Is now the time? Is it not the time? Scorpio, there is no right or wrong time. Everything is divinely ordered as it's supposed to be. What is this hair? Oh my God. Everything is divinely ordered as it's supposed to be in the right time. Like, no matter what, it's going to happen in the right time. And like, the best approach to whatever this is love. It's all going to be about love and giving and reciprocity and finding the balance in it all. Whatever this is on Sunday, it's like, whoa, what have we stepped into? Wings. Do I spread my wings and fly, or do I stay still? Is this really what's happening? Like, it's a holy shit kind of moment. It's like waiting for signs, waiting on communication to come through as a result of this. I'm going to say, what's the final outcome to that specifically for some reason? Let's see, what is the overall when this comes to this decision or this weighing of options? Love. The snake. Competition. Unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection, and attraction, selflessness. Narcissistic, though. That narcissist card keeps coming out. Competition and enemy, the other woman look over your shoulder. Who is this other, what or who is this other energy, Spirit, that's getting in the way? Something about, okay, so it's about money. Somebody could, it's like prioritizing. I didn't feel like it was a person. I really didn't. Something about prioritizing like money, stability, security. You've got 2 cards of finances that came out here. And it's like, that's what I've chased on, like chased after. Like, Scorpio, you're a hard worker. You will work 1,000 different jobs. You will do all the things. You will pull out all the stops. And that could be the thing that you've been chasing. Like, how do these 2 worlds come together? Like, family and money, right? Like, how do we balance those 2 things when we have to work, but we want to be at home with our kids? Maybe it's like work and taking care of a family member. Like, how do we find balance in that? And I think that it's a decision that in time, 8 of Pentacles, like, I need to keep working. I need to keep doing these things. How do we manage that as a whole? So there's some serious talking, or at least questioning of things that are coming up this weekend that need exposed, I guess would be the way to put it, exposure. But it's to the benefit, Spirit is saying, of what comes next. So, all right, Scorps. There's some, it makes me think of the Hefty commercial. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Like my daughter sings these damn tunes to me all the time. That's why I know all these ridiculous things, because I don't watch TV. But, yeah. It's like hefty, hefty, hefty. Hefty decisions. Scorps, hefty decisions. Hefty review this weekend on some things. Anything else, Spirit? And then we'll get the Hangman and the Temperance, and I don't know what the other one is, and we're not going to go down and get it. 8 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. You leave one thing behind, Scorpio, and you're walking into shit, seriously. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the King of... Look at this. I'm going to stop right there because there's my 5 that I always pull my 5, right? Look what we end with on both decks. The King of Wands, the King of Wands. Action, planning. You've got 2 minds here that are actioning and planning, and the 2 of Cups there behind it. Like, this is kind of like running off. I could be with this, I could be with that. I could do this, or I could do that, right? Venmo, this or that. There's a lot of this and that going on, Scorpio. And both parties in a situation are looking to solidify certain things. And one is going to have to, it's like you're both avoiding something. One, I'm going to say, is abandonment. The other, I'm going to say, is a lifestyle choice with the devil. So it could be whatever for whomever, right? But abandonment wounds on one side and lifestyle change on the other. Okay? All right, so Moonology. Spirit, let's close this reading out for Scorpio for the weekend. What is going on for the Scorpio collective? Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. That keeps coming up for you. And then the energy is gaining momentum at 8 of Wands. Waxing moon. And I said abandonment issues. Scorpio. New moon in Virgo. You are good enough. There's the beauty of what I'm going to call an Empress right there. And behind that, because I usually don't pick up those cards, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. You're planning something for the future. And divine alignment is occurring. Everything that is happening right now has been orchestrated by the divine. Trust it. They will not lead you astray. They are better than the best friend. They will deliver hard truths, but they've always got your back. Scorpio, I'm leaving it there. Have a fantastic weekend. I'm sending you all so much love. Other videos will be out. I hope that all the other videos put out this week for you have resonated and have served purpose. I will see you all soon. And again, personals are open and available. Email is in the description box below. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. Happy birthday to you, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.